Hi there! In this video we are going to talk about cultural shocks that I experienced in Spain as an Eastern European. My name is Yulia and I've been living in Spain for 1.5 years. I've been living in the south of Spain in the city called Malaga. Number one for me is that everything here happens so late. The schedules are just crazy. Starting with the sunrise, which is right now in February at 8:30. The breakfast is late. The lunch is quite late at 2, 2:30, 3 p.m. The dinner is so late. Some restaurants only open at 8:30. So basically the time of your dinner is from 8:30 up to 11. And the curious fact is that Spain is actually in the wrong time zone. If you take a look at the map, you're gonna see that Spain is directly south from UK, so it's supposed to have the same time zone. But no, for the last 50 years, Spain has been living in the wrong time zone. So basically Spain has the same time as Germany, Poland, Romania and other European countries. Also, many Spanish people tend to come so late when meeting friends. I mean, they're not late for important things, job interviews or work, but they're normally late for meeting with friends, having drinks. And it's also fine to go out with your friends at 10 p.m., at 11, at 11:30. That's fine in Spain. Shock number 2. Spanish people are so open and friendly, and I absolutely love that. Here the life philosophy is that everybody is your friend. You can just start a conversation with a random person and that's fine. Also, whenever you use the public transport, it is so common to say hello, good day to the driver. And it is so nice. Number 3 is central heating. Well, 25% of houses in Spain have no central heating, so be careful. If we are talking about Andalusia, here the situation is really bad with that. I do not recommend any city in Andalusia if central heating is something important to you. The situation is so much better at the coastline because in Malaga the climate is quite soft. And the temperature during the night, it doesn't go lower than 7-10 degrees. And during the day, it's around 18-20 degrees, well, depending on the day. If you have a sunny apartment, you'll be fine. And if it's a new place, you'll be fine as well. If it's not a new building and there is not so much light, so there it might get so cold. Maybe that's the reason why Spaniards spend so much time out and not in their houses. But the situation in other Andalusian cities like Sevilla, Córdoba, Granada, there the temperature goes down up to 0, and I don't know how people actually survive without central heating. I mean, you can use the air conditioning, sure, but be ready to pay for that. Number 4, the language. I know many people who come to Spain and they do not speak Spanish and they do not want to learn. I do not imagine my life in Spain, in Andalusia, without knowing Spanish. So I do recommend to learn Spanish and embrace all the cultural things in Spain and understand their jokes, understand how rich the language actually is. Most Spaniards don't speak English well, and I think one of the reasons is the dubbing of the movies.
La gente cree.
Eres muy valiente, Ken.
Gracias, Barbie.
De nada.
People don't tend to watch movies with subtitles, and that's why they tend to speak English, and this is one of the reasons why they tend to speak English worse. Number 5. This is a complete shock to me that in Spain you can purchase a flat, an apartment, which is occupied by other people and you cannot even visit it. I do not understand how it's possible, but be really attentive. If you see something like it's not possible to visit this place and the price is really nice, and sometimes they also say it is alquilado, rented, and there are no visits, that means that this is the place. The place is occupied by other people who are illegally living at that place, but you cannot kick them out legally. You should know about this Ocupas movement, not to be in that situation. Also, that is why Spanish people are so careful when choosing people who are gonna rent their apartment. And you need to prove that you are economically capable of that. Number 6, as we already started talking about rents, my 6th point is about difficulties, frustration while looking for a place to rent in Spain. I swear this is the toughest process ever. Landlords here have so many requirements. One of those is showing the last 3 nóminas, which is a document where your salary in Spanish company is written. Many times they also want seguro de impago or aval bancario. Especially the situation with rent is quite serious in the most expensive cities. So let's take a look. It's San Sebastián, next to France, Barcelona, Madrid, Palma de Mallorca, I mean, if anybody wants to move to Palma de Mallorca, Bilbao, Granada, Valencia, Pamplona, which is surprising to me, but okay, Santander, and Malaga. Number 7. I always say that Spain is not the country where you make money, but it's the country where you live and enjoy your life. So if you come to Spain to get a nice job, to make a lot of money, forget about that. Spain is not about that. If you are a freelancer, it's a really nice place for you. But if you're going to work in a Spanish company, don't expect any high salaries or high incomes. Number 8 is the crazy climate, especially in the cities like Madrid, Zaragoza, Sevilla. The temperatures during the day in summer are just crazy. Up to the 45, even more degrees. I was living in Madrid for a month. It was terrific because of that. I mean, I fell so in love with Madrid, love it so much, but the temperatures are just crazy. I remember that I was walking in the center of Madrid at midnight and the temperature was 33 degrees. 33 degrees at night. That is a complete shock. Okay, so here we finished this video. Write me in the comment what things shocked you in Spain and see you in the next video.